Yo, welcome back to more Psychopath Season 3, Episode 3. So last time we basically got deeper into the foxhole. Arata got a tip from Kogami that there are more foxes out there after they took down the first one. It was great seeing Kogami and Kinoza on them. See what the role that they're playing now? You know, they're pretty much... It seems they've come to an agreement and they're doing what they do now. At least they're okay. You know, they can kind of, put their skills to use. But it seems like they're very much assimilated into the system, at least Kogami, because we know before we saw him in the movie, he was, in this war zone, he was kind of outside of, the civil system. Seems like he's been able to integrate in to that extent, even if it's like for foreign affairs. So they're kind of at a distance, but still they're being utilized to the country's advantage. So I guess that's some kind of compromise there. Yeah, and also I looked up the first couple episodes titles because I noticed the kind of Greek naming going on, but I wasn't familiar with like Lelaps or Telmesi and Fox, which, that's what it was. Funny. But Lelaps, a dog in Greek mythology that never fails to catch what it's hunting. So our two new inspectors being introduced, I think that's pretty obvious there. Episode 2, the Telmesian Fox, because the episode's called Telmesian Sacrifices. So it's the fox in Greek mythology that is destined to never be caught. So there you go. We got our council of whoever. We get like CEOs, just a weird Illuminati thing going on with our Bifrost folks talking about the will of round robin. They essentially, sacrificed the first dude who was part of this housing bubble scheme going on. Which, by the way, because, dude, this is so nuts. Because, yeah, how you're pointing out how that housing bubble of the old era they discussed was probably the one that contributed to the global financial crisis in 2008, 2009. Like the Great Recession. Oh, my God. I mean, I'm definitely old enough to remember that. I was like 13 at the time. 12, 13. I definitely remember how it affected my family, for sure. But I actually didn't know that was the cause of it. That is the one that contributed the most, I suppose. But yeah, I had no idea, man. That's insane that, psychopaths, got into that. He also said it puts up a mirror to our society now. I love when they did that in the first season. Love to see that again, man. That is awesome. Yeah, also famous people being politicians. I definitely got reminded of a certain person when they talked about that. I was like, well, I'm in the US, what can I say about that? And immigration, because yeah, Kay, because we know that they give them Japanese names, like we saw with the dude who was killed, his wife, like how they gave her Japanese name, her being an immigrant as well. So makes sense, because the rest of his name is very Russian, so we can assume he's a Russian immigrant. Definitely a bit about immigration going on there. We see now people like discriminate against him as well, like when he killed the dude that killed the one guy that they were after. We also saw a bit more of Akane, which is always nice. She's stuck in her cell. Seemed like she was talking to Hinakawa to continue to help our two new inspector boys. I know Hinakawa will try his best. He's like our most OG enforcer in our current group right now, which is funny considering he's season 2. Oh man, what happened to Yayoi, dude? I'm so scared, man. I gotta watch Sinners of the System, I guess. God damn it. And also our other enforcer guy from season 2. What the hell, man? I like our new ones, our two, ruffian guys. I've grown to like them more, especially after last episode. The lady is interesting. She seems more reserved, more observant. Not really sure what her deal is, but we'll see. But yeah, I know I like a kind of being in the background. That it's really like she's the observer now, and she's kind of in a way passed the torch to Arata and Kei, who in their own way are searching for the truth. I mean, they're excellent detectives as we've seen so far. Let's just see how deep they can go down this foxhole, and before it gets too dire for them, I'm sure things will happen. This season being short allows the pace to be very unpredictable. We don't know how fast things can happen, and that's very exciting, honestly. So yeah, I'm actually liking this format more. I love the feel of this season so far. It feels very nice. It definitely feels more like Psychopaths to me. Like if I'm comparing it to like the first season, for example. But it has like its own style too. Like I love our new characters, and I even the animation itself seems like more fluid. Like the choreography and the fights feels more like impactful. It feels very impactful. It feels very like fluid. Oh, it's great. I just love it. I love how it feels so far. I'm sounding like an IGN video game review right now, but you know. So this episode, Herakles and the Sirens, we do know that Komiya, this pop star that they were investigating, the Sybil-approved pop star, you know, that they were investigating in connection to this guy who fell off this building. When I went back to edit, I saw more of what was going on, saying like he had to protect her, and because on the TV it was very weirdly like focused on, like as if they were implying something was gonna happen to her. Then they ended up falling, and then we saw the circumstances around his death, where it was like a lot of things went wrong. The same with the flight that we saw before. So it's like coincidence? Of course not. Our detectives know better. So they investigated the pop star because he was part of her team, you know, managing kind of the mental health of everyone, which is quite a task. And we saw how unhinged he was at the end there. He was extremely troubled, man. Extremely fearful. So hopefully we get to the bottom of like what's the deal with her. Apparently she has some mentalist skills like Arata, which is very, very cool, very interesting. And even he said like if she was a criminal, she'd be a menace. So that's very interesting, man. I don't know. We'll see if she has any direct involvement with what's going on. We do know her other bandmates before their crime coefficient went up. You know, they pretty much had to be removed. So she's very implicated, but I don't know. It may not be as simple as that. We know her opponent, like the wrestling style dude, Herakles. I assume, yeah, his name was Herakles because, you know, it's in the title here. Herakles and the Sirens. I guess, you know, Sirens from Greek mythology. I guess Komiya could be the siren. I don't know. Interesting. Because I know they're competing in this political race. You know, our celebrities going head to toe, a pop star and a fucking bodybuilder. Like, why not? It's probably going to be the 2024 election in the US, let's be real. So, yeah. Anyway, that's where we're at now. I look forward to more. I look forward to more from our two new inspectors, learning more about them personally. We got a little glimpse into them personally last episode as well. Kind of seeing like where, when they went home, we saw the state that Arata's like home was in, which kind of checks out. He's kind of like, with his high empathy, he's very sweet. He's very like in tune with people, like socially and emotionally. So he's very fun to watch interact with characters. Like watching him interact with Shion was very entertaining, and the others as well. He can even be like charming to someone like Amika, who's, you know, he's easing up a little bit now, which, you know, I feel like she can't help but like give in to him and Kay a little bit. But he's a little bit of a mess too. You know, he's very tired all the time. I mean, with having to use your empathy to that level all the time with his, like, you know, mentalist skills on the crime scene. He's trained for that, like he said, like is what he does. But it's gotta take a toll on you. So I imagine that's why he's tired all the time. He's like, being in that state really fucks with him. We even saw like when he did that last episode, it really like fucks with him, and he sees like this demon face as well, which we don't know specifically what that is yet. We do know things are hazy when he doesn't have enough details, which is a good thing, that he can't just see everything all the time. Like if there's not enough proof, then of course it wouldn't work. We see it visually because it's an anime, so it's like we get such a crazy visual for it. But that demon face, that like animalistic demon face, it was very it could be like a fear. It could be because when he's in that state, he's probably just more sensitive to the things that he fears or whatever that is. Like, yeah, I'm not sure if they mentioned more about that, but yeah, we saw like his messy home. It seems to be alone there, passed out in the car. Yeah, I don't know. He's interesting. We know he's seeking the truth, and he mentioned his dad. We know his dad's an important person. They know he's the son of him. But he seems to have tasked his son with this kind of truth-seeking mission as well, like we saw in the first episode. Like he straight up like talked about it with him. So yeah, it feels like this thing is very personally motivated. Kay as well, when he was at home, it seems like he has a woman. We saw a picture frame, various picture frames, and him mention like a name, but I saw that the voice actor said One-chan. So definitely a sibling. I forget which one it was because that's a very different thing. But yeah, so I like getting a glimpse into them personally, beyond them being detectives. You know, Kay are very. I love seeing him be a badass and just come up in there on like 20 dudes, like Kiryu style from Yakuza. Just mop the floor with all of them. Very fun to watch. Watching him fight Ginoza was very great. Watching Kogami beat up our two new enforcers was really great. Yeah, I'm just having a blast so far. I can't wait to see them get deeper into this, man. But I'm talking way too much. I'm ready to just watch the episode. So let's go. Beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. Ah, yes. Our new fox. Okay. What's this case? Ah, yes. Oh shit. Oh no. They're zeroed in on our boys. Oh god. Oh god. A major turning point for us here at Bifrost. No, they better leave our boys alone, bro. This opening's so good, man. Oh, I love this season, man. Just feels nice, IGN. Yeah, that face, man. Wait, that's her. So dope. All right. There's the Herakles. Ah, of course they're investigating him too. I'd vote for him. Very true. Very true. Oh. Ooh. Yo. So you're an enforcer, right? Bang. God damn. Wow. Oh my god. All right, yeah, I'm voting for this guy. Oh my god. This guy is the definition of tough love. That was insane. Okay, I like this guy. Just assaulted him, but it was motivational. uh, whoa. Shame of the Todoroki family. Oh, damn. We're getting personal with our enforcer here. God damn. Yeah, that was his relative there, I guess. God damn. This visual again. Ah, okay. It's quite a strong placebo. Ah, where you going with this, Arata? uh, of course. Just intuition. This is that Kusuki's voice actor from Fate? Oh. Ah. Yes. Oh dear. You fox. You damn fox. I know this guy's voice. I think it's Kuzuki. Makes sense. Oh man, the whole dynamic due to just the hue thing. Stop it. Oh my. He's placing himself in her shoes. Whoa. Whoa. Holy fuck, it was too much. Oh my god. He's catatonic. Ooh. Yikes. Calling him back. Let's go, Kay. Oh man. Those I can reach out and touch. There you go. Huh. In the car. I love their relationship so much. It's the best inspector relationship I've ever seen in Psycho-Pass. It's interesting the car thing, 'cause we saw him sleep in the car before when he was home. Oh, he knows Komiya's hiding something. I need the Psycho-Pass Pez. Yeah, warning to stop interfering. Sure. Yep, nothing right now. She's like, what the fuck? You didn't even find anything? Oh. Okay. Hmm. Okay. There you go. Shout out to Mika. I love her role so much more this season. God, he's so struck with her. Man, she is high on the list, man. Because he understands her mind more than anyone, so he's very, very sus of her. Connected to the truth we're seeking. Let's go, dude. I wonder if it's that simple. Just sitting on the table. Pop quiz. Come on, man. We know you're a genius. Oh, Lee was at the hotel as well. Interesting. And we saw him there with Herakles. I mean, whatever lead they can get. What the hell? Ah, okay. Unrelated. If you tried to make contact, that's different, yeah. That would make sense. He doesn't fear it. Okay. Probably trusts you. Like how he touched both their shoulders. Very subtle. Hmm. Wow. Oh dear. Oh my god. I was wondering where those guys were going. Oh, let's go. Ooh, these guys are good. Jesus. Oh. Thank you, little shit. Oh, this show. Jesus Christ. Dude, oh. Yo. Good shit. But even K's struggling. Dude, these guys. Ooh. What the fuck? You just killed Lee. Well. Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna be messy. Sorry, bro. Eesh. Oh dear. It would be ideal to arrest one and interrogate them, but they seem way too trained for that. These guys gotta be working for Bifrost. I don't know, man. I thought I was like a physical and mental genius. Hmm. Seems they've got a way. He's trying to figure which way they'd go. Let's go, Kay. Come on. Ooh. It's a bit more. Ooh. Wow, clever. Who thinks of that? Kay does, motherfucker. Good shit. Oh, clap for Kay, dude. Clap for Kay. God, the action is so good this season. Human judgment. Wow, that's why it has a trigger. Because you pull it. Jesus. Brutally murdered. Slurp the noodles, god damn it. Thank you. What the fuck? Dude, this chick hates this guy. uh. Oh, not even they know who played that card to do that. Who the fuck is that? Wow. They're botting public opinion. Jesus. Oh, disagreement. Even they aren't on the same page. Whoa. Majority. Ada. It's on you, Fox. Come on, Shizuka. If you fail, we're on to the next one. This is so blatant. What the fuck? Wow. Big yikes. Yeah, I forgot the whole eugenics thing. Whoops. All pieces of crap, for sure. Hmm. Wow. Interesting. Hmm. Indeed. It's not even traceable from that guy they took in. With the right resources, I guess. Yeah. Powerful foxes. Hmm. Good thinking. Well, a familiar area for our boy here. Hmm. Oh shit, our boy knows. Yikes. It's all fists from here on out. It started crying. Those little shits. Long time no see. EDS back in his hood, basically. Well, that's fun. Huh. Wait. Wait. We. Oh, that's crazy. Wait, we saw that person in the Bifrost meeting. I was like, who is that? On the screen there. That's insane. Sounds like a culprit. We trust you, Idia. Hmm. Just bring her in. All right, Idia. Trust you. Oh my. Huh. That's all we need. Oh wow. Saw that little fist clench. So lucky our boy has connections here, but this still feels weird. Yeah, they're all like, I don't like it. Oh gosh. Man. Whoa. Who is this beast? Osamu. Look at our boy in the cut back there. I'm scared of Osamu. But look at their face. All the hormones and things they used in the fighting. You should know. Whoa. What the fuck? Yo. Ah. Ah. Fucking puke. Jesus. All right, you've driven your point home. But it doesn't add up then. Oh, don't drop the full name. Wow. Whew. Wow. Whew. Yo, Idia is a badass, man. Wait. Okay. Alright, it looked cool in the moment, though. That's great. That's so real. Yeah, if anything, they're using Anomiya, but they won't give up anything. Hmm. That is wow. That's insane. God, that's so fucked. Hmm. My boy's full. He gained about 50 pounds. Yeah, it has to be an accomplice. Okay. All right. Okay. And third? Third, why are you such a dork? Never change, Arata. Never change. Dude, it's crazy. Even the existence of the slums themselves, because you would wonder why those exist in the society, but even they Oh God, are part of like the quote unquote care of the society. Whoa. So that's what happened. Well, huh? Like you imitated your methods, huh? I want to see this guy in action. The rank of first. We just figured out what's going on. Oh, is that right? I feel like we won't get rid of this guy for a while. Azusawa. Whoa. What? Father. Dude is just clinging to life. I see where this fox got it from. Dude, even if you have to use your own life. It's funny he says that in his condition. Hmm. Whoa. As of today, I owed it. Wait, did he? Did he? Oh. Oh. I see now. Wow. Oh, no one better get to her. Oh, shut the fuck up. You keep making a scene, we might have to talk. What are you about to do? I hate KS to deal with this bullshit. This season has been too real. Got him. Right. It's personal. Fair enough. Alright, K. Jesus. How old is Arata? Hmm. Really? He's the best, man. Arata's the best. I learned about his. Yeah. Oh, shut the fuck up. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, saw this coming though. Yeah, what can you say? Of course. Very true. That's not what Sybil's about. It's not about blood. It's not about genes. Yeah, fair enough. I don't advocate for violence. Like, always take the high road. But I was not mad at him for doing that. Ooh. Nerdy kid. Oh? Oh, he's 24. Answered my question. Ooh. She recommended him. Killer ex-inspector? Wait, who did Akane kill? Lost her mind. Yeah, I'm sure that's the story. Oh. Oh, fuck. His father killed himself. Well, the timeline at the very start is different then. Jesus. Yeah. Also 24. Recommended by Mika. Yeah. Blind. Yeah. I hope she does not become a target, dude. I know she will, but I hope not. Oh, his brother. That's who he was talking about. He died. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely more than just being inspectors who click. Very personal. Oh dear. Well, our boy's getting drunk. Tough days. Jesus. Oh, this was him years ago. Oh my god. Oh, his family are awful. His family's awful, dude. God. And no wonder he's drinking. Poor guy. Ugh. He's so kind. High emotions are dangerous and very understandable. Ah, printer. That's insane. Yeah, fuck that synthetic shit, man. Hmm. Hey, staying fit. Well, I'm gonna work out after I do this reaction, man. I'm inspired now. There you go. You're good, Kay. A key piece. Okay. Oh, a final debate. Something might happen there. Sounds like trouble. Good question. Unit 2. Okay. Hmm. Of course not. Yeah. It's what he does. I suppose he is. Hmm. Nice. Hmm. Okay. I'm seeing this where it's going now. I'm seeing what truth they're trying to find for it now. I see why it's so personal. This guy, the first inspector, their ranking naming is interesting using the word inspector. But that guy, I feel like he's gonna be a tough cookie for a while. They're building it up, building him up. God, this episode was a lot, man. I'm gonna try to do my best to recap all the things. There's so much good stuff this episode, like I can't even contain it. Wait, post credit. Wait. Wait, who's coming in? Who is this? Who is this? No. Oh my god, it's Yayoi. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yo, let's fucking go, dude. What the fuck? Okay, there was so much this episode that I don't even think I can contain it, man. I don't know if I can like hit everything in this posted discussion. It'll be easier once I go back to edit and I see everything, because that's how it works when I do these reactions. I'm gonna do my best here, you know, after just watching the episode. Okay. First off, can I say, I don't know what it is, and this is kind of a hot take. I don't know how people feel about Season 3, which is good, because I want to develop my own feelings about it. I feel like, for some reason, this season is even better to me than the first one. Which is a weird thing to say. I don't even know why I had that thought. Like, it's weird to make that comparison when I haven't even gotten that far in this season, but there's a lot about it. Like, I love Akane. Like, I'm invested in her. I like her character. I like how consistent she is. She's fine to watch. But like, after the second season, you know, after the movie was good. And after the second season, I don't know. It's just really refreshing. It is so refreshing to not only have new characters, but to have new characters that I like so much. Arata. I love Akane, but I think I like Arata more as a detective, as a character, as him personally, like regarding his father, like learning now, and just his ability and his relationship with Kei. Like I don't know what it is. It's just resonating with me so much more than anything else I've seen in Psycho-Pass before. It's really good, man. And even just the characterization of like everyone else, for Kei, for our enforcers, for Tenma, for Irie, it's so fucking good. And it probably lends itself more, like, first of all, shout out to the writers for this season, shout out to the animators, like it's everything is coming together so well. It's just so satisfying to see all these. The characterization has been amazing. It's so satisfying to see all these characters come together, even old characters. Like, bringing Yayoi at the end there is so hype for me, because I've been wondering this whole time, where the fuck is Yayoi? What happened to her? Do I have to watch Cinders of the System? Like when am I gonna get my answer about Yayoi? But the reasons they bring back old characters is also very good too, because I'm already invested in the Psycho-Pass universe. So maybe me liking season 3 is more a testament to like how much I already like the setting and like and the premise and the themes behind it. And I think season 3 is just executing on those things I already liked about it very well. So it's like resonating on a super high level with me. But I also want to say that bringing Yayoi back in that way, you know, bringing Kogami and Ginoza and Akane in the background, the way they're doing that could have been so cheap and fan servicey. It could have been, right? Like, oh, you like this character, here they are. You know, we'll explain later why that they're in such a convenient position to have like more screen time than they should in our new characters. But hey, you like them, right? This will keep you watching, right? Like, no, they do it in a way that makes sense. Like, Kei had an emotional moment with Tenma because, you know, his dipshit family, like eugenics believing family, believes like blood, you know, if the right race or the right blood, you know, if you're defective, if your hue goes up, because it's tied to like the Sybil system. Like, it's fucked up, but it's like interesting how they did that, tying it to like hue. Like, if you have good blood, if you have good genes, then your hue won't go up. Just so fucking stupid. Which is, you know, funny enough. But yeah, you know, Kei having that emotional moment, you know, hitting him, which he shouldn't have done, of course. Like you don't go to that level, because then you hinder your own progress, and now, you know, Kei's on punishment. He'll be reinstated soon. But, you know, it left a good position for Yayoi to come in, right? That's great. Did it say like freelance journalist? Yeah, because as soon as it said ex-enforcer, I was like, this is Yayoi. It's a woman, ex-enforcer, Yayoi, obviously. But when it's a freelance journalist, dude, our old characters must have got some leverage, man. Like, he knows not being in his position with the foreign affairs, which is, you know, it's a bit distant from, you know, the country. They're kept at a distance, but also utilizing their talents for civil. That makes sense. That's a crazy position for Yayoi to have attained after being an enforcer. It also makes me wonder what the fuck I kind of did, dude, because getting hints about what happened beforehand is very satisfying too, which I think is also what's making me like it too, because again, it's combining my investment from prior with the amazing characterization of our new characters and interweaving like those details along with that is very satisfying. It said killer. Now I wouldn't, of course, put it past the portrayal of what she done is, you know, like, ooh, she went crazy. Like, of course they're gonna say it that way because, you know, we know how Sybil feels about Akane. But maybe she did kill someone. I mean, because that was a big thing with her character before, like making the decision to kill, right? It's like I don't think she ever killed someone with even a Dominator. Like, let alone with an actual, like, gun or like the... So it's like, did she finally do it? And who did she kill? I don't know. I look forward to getting those little details down the line. But yeah, now we're going to get to actually what happened this episode. But I just wanted to put out there that this season feels so incredible to me. It's so satisfying. I can't even describe it. It's, I guess, for the reasons I said. But yeah, characterization, the action, the choreography, the writing, the detective element. Season 2, it felt like we were just chasing Kamui the whole time. Like, chasing him, he got away. Chase him, got away. Chase him, got away. But the way they set up the antagonist this season is very genius, because you have Bifrost, which is a bunch of foxes, a bunch of like CEOs, powerful people who coming together, trying to arrange like things in society to their benefit for control. And so the detective element comes into play, because with each fox, they're setting their own series of events, their own like scheme, their own. And Narata and Kei have to get to the bottom of it. So we're getting like a new case every time, even though it's all tied to the same organization. It's such a genius way to do it. So, I mean, it's like, it makes sense. It suits this series very well, because then you can tie like, oh yeah, for this case, Idia's familiar with the area. We got to go investigate. So now we got some characterization for Idia. You know, he knows these people. Like, we get into like why he wants to be an enforcer. You know, how he feels about this area. We get into like why these areas even exist in a society like Sybil, like concentrating the, crime in these areas for the sake, for the quote unquote like care of society. Like, that's its own care. Like, it's fucked up. Which again is another reflection of real life as well. Poor areas being that way for a reason. But yeah, man, I just, man, it was so good, man, because that characterization for Idia and Tema with his family. Then we meet interesting side characters, like, oh, what was their name? Started with an E, but yeah, they said like, it was a woman who took a lot of like male enhancing hormones and eventually like, severely altered her body. Like, we see how it, her face and everything, and psychopath. Then we see just like the drastic effects of like this society and the dark side of it, and the lengths people go to influence like their hue, their body, and like it's a very good flavor for this world. We got that little interlude showing their meeting with the first inspector guy, who is apparently like the highest rank of those with that rank, I guess. He's connected to Bifrost clearly. And they apparently have their sights set on Arata and Kei. I mean, we saw when the fighters came into the hotel and tried to kill them. Yeah, luckily Kei's a badass. Ended up taking one in, but they knew he was Idia knew where he would be from, but yeah, wasn't traceable. But like they're like, yeah, how'd they get them past the scanners? Like, what's the deal? Like, clearly, like, person who runs the fighting ring isn't the main one behind it. There has to be an accomplice. So like, how are they able to do all these things? Clearly it's powerful people with a lot of resources. So it's cool seeing them get to the bottom of that, investigating everyone. But in the midst of that, you know, I didn't expect to get more personal with our enforcers, man. I was expecting at least like a little more personal things with Arata and K, which we got that at the very end, as well as with our enforcers. That is so... I'm still bugging over that, man. That's so good. And the 40 minute time slot suits it very well, because you get all of that, and it's so difficult for me to just brain vomit all of this out, because I'm on such a high with this season so far that I can't even... Man. I'm having a lot of fun. But okay, so yeah, we learned at the very end as well that Arata, his dad, committed suicide. So early on, his mother had an illness and chose euthanasia, which is very sad. But then we learned his dad killed himself. So we see at the very beginning of the series, like, Arata in the back seat and his father in the front. Then he wakes up and then he's with Kei, right? So that's a dream. So I understand that now. It's not... And I think the backseat of the car thing is kind of like a comfort for him to return. Like when Kei put Arata in the backseat, you know, when he was kind of catatonic after doing his mental trace without him being there, without him, you know, holding his leash, being his tether. So maybe that's kind of a comfort for him to be in the backseat. We saw him like sleeping in the backseat before when he was home. So that's a little thing with this character. And we also learned that his dad also apparently killed Kei's brother. Did I understand that correctly? Killed his brother as well. So they speculated that maybe he killed his brother, then killed himself. And I guess Arata and Kei don't want to understand why. So when they say they want to find the truth, when they say that together, you know, we see they have this deep connection. We don't really know why they're so close or why they get along so well. I guess it was clearly deeper than them just being like two inspectors who are, you know, they click well with each other, who understand each other's talents, who got to know each other for a little bit of time. No, they've been close. And they're connected by a very unfortunate fate with their family. So I guess the truth they want to know is why they had to die. Like, why did Arata's dad kill himself? Why did he like kill Kei's brother? Like, what's the deal behind that, right? I don't know. But that's the personal investment answer that I was very much wondering with them. I also learned I kind of like personally recommended Arata, so that's something. And Mika with Kei. It's cool that our enforcers, you know, Hinakama pulled up their data and, you know, they were able to share that information between them. Oh man, I'm so invested in our characters this season. I can't say that enough, man. It's so fun. It's so fun getting to know our characters because I legit like them. They're so likable, man. Dude, even when like when Iria was like being attacked by those dudes in the hotel and the little shit came up, like seeing you seem to suffer a head injury. It appears you may be under assault. Like, no shit. Like, that's like I'm so glad that they made that a gag, because before, in the first season of the show, that was used as a very, like, horrible moment, right? When the woman was being, like, beaten to death in public and everyone watched. And then it came up to her and says, your Q is very high. You need to, like, whew. Like, that scene was, like, such a jarring example of like how society was, right? Or I guess is. How it was happening. She was the one with the high hue, so everyone just stood and watched, and it was speaking to her. But now they use it for a comedic effect, which is so brilliant, man. Because yeah, that's also a way you could use it, bringing some levity even to a situation like that, using that established like thing that happens with these little shit Sybil drones that go around, or hollows. But yeah, so that was great, man. There's a lot of little things like that I appreciate in the season as well. Like even with Arata's like his demeanor and his body language, like knowing he's an empath. So like when he left them in the hotel, how he like touched Kei's shoulder and then touched like Iria's shoulder as he like walked away. Like that's a very like a very comforting thing to do. Like it's something he would do, like as an empath. It's like he's a good vehicle for understanding our characters as well. Like when he was speaking to Iria in the alley, like, you know, this is why you want to become an enforcer, you know. or why he feels Komiya such a suspect, because he understands her mind more than anyone. Maybe it's because he sees a bit of himself in her. I mean, that's clearly part of it too, you know, recognizing that she has the mentalist skills. Because I raised this question too, like if Arata was the criminal, I'm sure he'd be a menace too. Given what's happened to him, I mean, noting that his hue hasn't increased, like despite what happened to his mother and father. It's no wonder that he is probably so struck with Komiya, because he recognizes the potential there. But I guess we'll see, especially with this final debate. You know, Kay asking about the security is a good question, because if anything's going to happen there, you know, twisting the side one way or the other. Yeah. And we saw our fox as well. Did it imply he killed his dad? Well, what was that? Because we saw his dad on the life support there. He's like, "Do, son, do whatever you must to win. Don't let emotions guide you. Even if you have to put your own life on the line." Like, yes, father. Then he walks into... and it's like, "No, I own this place now." Like, wait, what? What did they imply there? Yeah, sorry. There was a few moments during this episode where I was really excited to talk about things, and I maybe missed like one line, because I try my best to read while I'm talking. It's not really efficient, because I'm thinking and talking and then trying to read. So I end up catching the line like at the very tail end of as it's being said. Sometimes I miss one, so sorry about that if I miss something like super relevant there. I'm sure I'll catch it in the edit afterwards, but yeah. God, what else was there? Oh, I'm sure I'm missing more stuff. It's so satisfying still seeing Mika, her dynamic with Arata and Kei. Arata's so charming. He connects well with people just due to his nature and his ability. So even he can charm someone like Mika, or phrase it in a way that's, and Kei is good too. Like they're a good team. How they phrase it in a way that's like advantageous to how they want to approach things as detectives, while like still keeping in line with how Mika not wanting to get in trouble, you know, with these people who complain to her. But she still gives them the wiggle room, because they ask it in the right way. It's not like, "Oh man, Mika didn't let us do it. What do we do now?" Like, no, they're smart. They phrase it in a different way. And then they kind of tread that line, right? And, you know, Kay crossed that line this episode. You know, he shouldn't have punched him. I understand why he did it, but yeah, man, it's I'm having a great time, man. I'm having a great time watching the show, bro. But I think that's all I gotta say about this one. I'm sure there's much more to say, man. Oh jeez, I'm so worried I missed something in talking about something, but I'm sure I'll notice it when I edit here, and I'll address it next time if I have to. But if you have anything you want to share about this episode or this show, or how do you feel about me saying this season feels better? Do you kind of feel the same way? I mean, that might be spoiling how the season later goes, because who knows, maybe the season could go in a direction I don't like or feel as much. So we don't have to get too into that right now, but yeah, so far, or even if you're watching it with me, like solid, I think you're watching the season with me. What do you think of it so far, man? I mean, to me, it feels obviously much better than season 2, but I think even better than season 1 in different ways as well. While season 1 had good characterization, you know, even for our enforcers and our inspectors as well, I think it's like another level above that. To me, I don't know. But we'll see how things continue to go. But thank you so much for watching. If you're seeing this on YouTube and you want early access to more of my Psycho-Pass Season 3 reactions, then they're up on my Patreon. You can see exactly how far ahead I am right now. I'll probably make it 2 episodes ahead for the time being, and then we'll see how things go. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and check out my Patreon if you want to get early access there for $5. My mind's all over the place. Once again, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Peace.